Hello, this is Elaine with Antelope Beads, and today I'm going to show you how to make a multi-strand leather bracelet. I'm going to start with 6 lengths of 3mm suede cord. These are all cut to 7.5 inches, and I'm going to cut them a little longer than maybe I usually would because I may need to trim some at the end. So I will start by evening up the cords on one end, and I'm going to apply an O-ring over this bundle of cords. Pick the O-ring up with some flat nose pliers. Going to open up the pliers, pop the cords in, remove the pliers, and then just take a second and straighten up my bundle again. So I've got one side that's perfectly straight. So I'm going to go ahead and glue one end into my Regulese clasp. I will put 2 drops of super new glue into one end of the clasp, and I'm going to take just a minute and swirl it around so it gets up on the sides. Going to pop the cords into the clasp and just let them sit for a couple of minutes to make sure that glue is dried. Once I'm pretty sure my cords are dry, I'm going to just check them and make sure that nobody is going to spring out. And then I'm going to go ahead and run my O-ring up to the other end of the cords. Okay. Now what happens is as I curve the cords around is what used to be pretty even now is a little less even, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of trimming here. So I'll get it pretty close to the end and make sure that everyone is going to lay properly there. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the ends of this cord with either a pair of scissors or flush cutters. And I'm going to repeat the gluing on the other side. Before I glue, I'll actually want to try this on because again I've cut the cords a little bit long and maybe a little bit big. If it is, just go back and trim off the ends a little bit more until it fits the way you'd like it to. So again, I'm going to put 2 drops of glue into the clasp, swirl it around to coat the edges, put the cords into the clasp, and let that dry for just a minute. And then you notice that the cords kind of puff up here a little bit. If I take this O-ring and slide it up to the middle of the clasp, to the bracelet, then that's just going to help everything to kind of settle down and even out, and by tomorrow it's going to be nice and even and lay nicely, and then I can just take my flush cutters and just snip that ring right off. Thank you so much for watching today.